Chris here from Friendly Frenzy Games. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Tape to Tape. Just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's taken some time to check out our other two videos. Obviously, the quick kind of early gameplay review and then all of our Act 1 playthrough. Gonna pick up where we left off last time, see if we can make it all the way through Act 2 or see how far we can get here. So, haven't played since the last video, so again, we're basically just picking up where we left off here. So we'll hop into campaign, see what's going on at the Blade Master. Go into shop here. So we do have 18 rubber. Obviously we can spend quite a bit here. Not sure if it makes sense to get another superstar. I feel like Willie Bree is probably pretty balanced with Rory McShaggy. His overall is 55. We have Rory at 56, so I'm not sure it really makes a difference to buy him yet. Also, his powers, I'm not sure what the first one is, but I believe the other one was a deflection, so not really how I'm playing right now as of yet, so I think we'll keep that as we are. Probably go through and just boost some attributes for Angus here, so we could use some accuracy as we're lacking the most in that. It's also going to give us the biggest boost. Speed could actually be pretty beneficial too, as we have 15 points, or we have 18 I guess and can spend 15. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll get some speed out of Angus here. So with that, he's up to 39. That's going to be super helpful. And we can pop back in and see what we have going on here. So we'll start again. Clean start on the second act. We're going to go with Tomahawk again. It gave us the ability last time to kind of reach some offensive players in a defensive position. Again, because we don't have stick lift potential, or it's not that easy to shot block in this game as of yet, especially with being still relatively slow. Tomahawk gives you the ability to basically reach people that you wouldn't be able to otherwise. Initially in playing through the first act, I didn't want to double up on the Tomahawk, but as I realized, it's a super beneficial ability, so we will go through and double up with Rory here again, also taking advantage of his more balanced stats. Our bench warmers we can't really do anything with. It looks like they must switch them per, I don't know if it's per act or per playthrough. You just get a random kind of assortment of guys here, because this isn't who we had last time, but you can see we got Mark Bench as our most balanced. We got a couple of guys with some red stats here, but we have what we have and we're gonna just roll with it. So we have a couple of artifacts here, or one at least that we haven't seen so far, which is Holiest Grenade. That is, bench warmers get 20 checking. That's awesome, but I would rather something to do with shot power or accuracy, or really speed. We have High Flyer here, lobbed passes. I don't really care about that so much right now. I'm looking to get everybody's speed up, as like I said, I feel like that kind of gives you the most control in this game. Without the ability to kind of deke and stuff, speed is super helpful as far as I've been able to kind of figure out by playing. So we're going to go ahead and pick Fossilized Star right now and see where we can get with this combination here. Oh, you go right back to Act 1. Oh, interesting. I did not expect that. I thought you pick up in Act 2. Okay, well, I guess we're playing through Act 1 here again then. And we can start off at our first challenge. So again, the challenges all seem to be the same so far. We have first goal wins against the Spartan, and we're going to pick up a talent. I'm actually very surprised by that. I was expecting to pick up in Act 2, but again, clearly that's not how this works. So try and win a face-off here. We get that one. See if we can get an early goal. Oh. Missed that one. Ooh, that was bad. Throw it up to Rory here. Oh, bad pass. Wow. Got a random little shot block there just by standing in the lane. But that's really the only way that you can do it so far. Again, I'm not sure if there's an ability later that lets you kind of shot block a little easier or have more control over it anyways, aside from just kind of standing in the lane, but good save by the goalie there. Missed the check, but he's kind of stuck in the boards here. Just kind of keep pounding him. But as you can see, checking in that instance would have helped a little bit. Throw it up to Angus, give it over to Rory and see what we can do here. Oh, not behind the goalie enough. Oh, some friendly fire on Angus there. He's still down, not sure why. There we go. Try and get this guy around here. Gives us some space by knocking him down. Shot blocked in front of the net. Good toss on him, but a little too late. Got a little bit of that shot there in front of the net. Again, a good save by the goalie. I don't know how that missed, but it did. Good slap. Wasn't enough there. Another really bad check. Just not enough power on that to really do much with, but gotta try. Missed there. Need some accuracy on Angus for sure. Oh, but a nice little goal there. Get out of this with a talent, which is going to be super helpful. Don't need to watch that one. It was a pretty basic goal here now. And we'll see what we get to move forward. So we get another 2 rubber. So we'll keep kind of plugging away at the total here. We outshot them quite a bit, 8-2 obviously. Time on attack was pretty similar, but no big deal there. We had Intimidator last time on a random kind of guy. That worked really well, although, I mean, we made it far with it, but I don't actually remember it doing a whole lot. It doesn't mean it didn't. I'm not really exactly sure. When it lowers the shot accuracy, it's not like you can visibly see that they have an effect or anything on them. I think, again, we're going to go with Bullet Train just because fast passes really help to kind of spring some offense there. What we're going to do is kind of along the same lines as what we did last time is the slowest skater. I'm just going to kind of give it to them to balance out some of the stats here. So between Bench and Rochford, I think, oh, they're both defensemen too. I don't think the accuracy really matters for passing. I think it's more so for shooting, but just in case it does, I still want to kind of balance out speed a little bit. So we'll go ahead and give it to Rochford and go from here. So we had good success again last time going to these training events. We can go ahead and do a 4 overall to all power, or sorry, to all players, which was really helpful, or we can give 8 shot power to all players. Right now, again, because I'm trying to really balance out our team, I'm just going to go ahead and take the reduced kind of bonus, but it's going to apply to all of our stats. So roundaboutly, it's going to give us a little bit more than what 8 shot power would. So with that, we'll go ahead now and we go into our first elite game. Again, it's against Top Cheese, and the goal with this one is just to make it out ahead, obviously with more goals than the opponent at the end of 2 periods. So we'll see how this one plays out. Hopefully we can get through this one and just keep the progress going here. Good slap. Nice little tomahawk there. So again, because there isn't a way to, oh, right off the post. But because there isn't a way to really shot block or stick lift to get control of the puck when you're on defense, Tomahawk I found has really been helpful just to kind of give you that added reach and to just give you a little bit more control or another option to kind of catch up just like that. Obviously they lose control of the puck. I have run into instances where it doesn't necessarily knock them down, and I don't think there's a way that you can really strengthen Tomahawk, so I'm not sure if it's based on like a checking ability or how it actually works, but again, I have found it to be super beneficial. The only issue is if you can't aim, which definitely happens sometimes, but again, I don't think that's something affected by accuracy, but I'm not 100% on how that all works. It doesn't say one way or the other, but let's get this in. Not sure if there was a little deflection there or what happened, but nice little get possession of the puck again. Throw it up to the bench warmer here. It was a tight angle, but gotta try. It was a good shot, but not enough to really do anything. Just take him out for a sec. Got in the lane there. Pass sucked. Ooh, that was close. Seen a lot of people saying too that standard difficulty is like very hard. Honestly, I'm playing through standard difficulty. It's not easy by any means, but there is a casual difficulty, and I haven't tried it, but I honestly haven't found standard to be overly difficult, especially with kind of keeping in mind the idea of this game being like a roguelite and just kind of going back and restarting, but with this, you know, the progress basically that you left off at. Like, I mean, you're continuously earning rubber. I do agree kind of through some of the comments I've seen that you don't earn rubber quick enough. With each game that you win, you're only getting 2 rubber at a time, and with the abilities and stuff being upwards of, you know, 10 rubber or more, I can kind of see the point there, especially too if you're having to go through and basically, if you lose, re-complete all of the previous acts. I can definitely see why that would be kind of point of contention there. But I mean, I don't really find, like, I mean, I'm not an all-star at these games by any means, this or anything like NHL, so I mean, I can't really say one way or the other, but like, I don't really find it all that difficult. It's not like I'm in here, you know, walking away with 6 goals every game, but I'm not getting severely like outplayed, I don't think, either. So don't find it all that difficult. I think it's really just about finding how you play and trying to build your team around that, which I think is honestly one of the most fun and interesting parts about this game, because honestly, if it was just like an NHL game where you could throw sticks, it wouldn't be as interesting to me personally. I really do feel like it's kind of comparable to like an ultimate team, except you don't have cards and stuff to boost your stats. It's more so through abilities and artifacts, but oh, definitely thought I was going to get that. Couple of quick passes here. There we go. Rory McShaggy picking up where he left off. Love it. Good little shot there. Coming close to the end of the second, so we should have this one unlocked, but try and close this period out. Let's see how we do. Get the Tomahawks out in play here. Oh, I definitely thought that was in. I felt that shot. But to no avail. I definitely missed the ability to kind of lay down and shot block. Honestly, that was one of the most fun things and like very fulfilling things about NHL games, is being able to get in the lane and properly block a shot. So that's one of the things that I do feel like is missing in this game for sure, is just that added kind of defensive control. But Tomahawk is still a super fun, unique way to kind of get that distance and reach there for sure. So there's a couple of things here. I think there's only one that we actually haven't seen to this point if you've kind of been following along. Obviously the mega deflect, gain speed and accuracy when deflecting. Again, I don't know how easy it actually is to deflect. I don't feel like the computers are in enough of a good position to be able to make this beneficial. Maybe I just play a little messed up, or maybe I'm not actually realizing that they are in position, but I don't think I'm going to pick that one right now. Charge shot, hold your slap shot to unleash its full potential. That's awesome. I don't know if that just gives basically a kind of permanent like shot power boost or what that is. Curveball, your shots will curve dramatically. I don't know if I like that, if that's a help or a hindrance. I'm going to try charge shot because I like to do a lot of shots from the point right now. I don't know. I would imagine at this point it's going to make the most sense to put it on somebody who has the lowest shot power, because obviously if he can't really shoot, I don't know how much of a difference, like I said, or like how much this actually boosts, or if it's affected by shot power at all, or if it overrides or what. But we're going to go ahead and put it on Kasule here. Probably didn't say that right, but so we have the option now. We can pick an event or we can pick a challenge. I'm going to pick an event because sometimes you get some pretty cool talents on here. We'll see what we have. So So I haven't seen this one. It's called Legend in the Making. As Angus travels, he comes across a young squire named Gawain Goretzky. Angus sees something in Gawain's determination and decides to help him improve. Which player are we going to sacrifice for this guy here? I want to sacrifice somebody that we haven't been pumping up already. I'm probably fine putting it. We'll get rid of our defenseman here, because he's the only one who doesn't have an ability or a talent. So he's our most balanced, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I haven't spent any talent points or anything on him, so we'll swap this guy. He was marked bench, so we'll trade him. And now we have somebody who has a terrible overall, so that wasn't the right choice. 0 checking, 15 shot power, and 15 accuracy. That's absolutely horrible. Not exactly sure what those talents are or what this ability is, but hopefully that's going to pay off at least in the long run. But we are off to our next elite game against Greasy Lettuce. Again, it's a 2-period game. The reward is an artifact if we win. With this, again, it's just coming out ahead with the most goals at the end of 2 periods. So we'll see how we do here. Just click through this dialogue and load this up. So 2 periods, elite game. Face-offs are far from my forte in this game because I find like they're very unpredictable. Again, it could very well be something that I'm missing in terms of a pattern, but it's not that apparent to me. Okay, so we can see here that our guy that we traded is super small. I'm not really sure what the bonus is, if there is a bonus for that, but I'm not really sure why that's something that you would want. But I'm curious to see kind of what these abilities do. I wish I knew what they did already, so I didn't have to kind of experiment on the fly here, but we'll see how we go. See if we can kind of get him into the mix and figure out what's going on with him. Okay. That seems to be like Head Smasher. I'm not really sure what the difference... Ooh. Oh, wow, that stayed out. Okay, I thought that was in already. Got lucky there. Big time got lucky there. But it looks like that kind of knight dude or the armor guy is like a Head Smasher ability. It shouldn't be the same, but I'm not really sure what the difference is at this point because it shoots right at the guy's face. I don't know if it does like a double bounce or what the deal is, but I just keep passing it to these guys. Playing horribly right now. Just trying to get in front of the net here, block up some shots. Wow, I just keep giving it away. My Tomahawk now too. Try and take away this empty net. Good check. Give it to Rory. But again, can't deke. That's the one tough thing about this. Is you can't deke. There's abilities that give you like a less controlled deke, like. But. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Calvin Dort sniped that one from the blue. We're almost at the blue. That sucks. Almost got out of the period. Tied up at 0, but honestly, they should have had one earlier than they did, so it is what it is there. I thought that went into. I just cannot seem to pass this game, so we'll see how we make it out of here. I got severely outplayed that time. Terrible time on attack, 9-3 for shots. Passes were horrible, 67 versus their 87%. Obviously, we all know that's not good enough to win you a period, let alone a game. So, see if we can clean this up a little bit. Good Tomahawk there. Goalie came in and scared him enough to miss that. Okay shot from the bench. Wow. There, thank God. Got a guy cherry picking up here. Oh, I definitely thought that was in. Bench warmer shot. Could use maybe a little bit more accuracy on that, but. Rory came in sniping. Missed my Tomahawk there. See if we can get this. Goalie's got it. twofer on that one. Rory again. Felt good about that shot too. It's been a much better period, but at this rate, ooh, good one. It's not going to be enough. You can see Angus doesn't have a stick. Oh, got that stud gun. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, we got it. Clutch goal. Clutch goal from the bench. We needed that big time. We needed that big time. Quick look at this one. Pretty good play. Nothing super spectacular, but that was definitely needed. Nice little one-timer. We'll take that for sure. Little one-timer from Angus. The bench and play again. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh my. That was nice to knock out their superstar there. Throwing my sticks. There we go, that was needed too. I would have been so upset if the goalie fumbled that one. Oh, I felt good. Try to go short side on the goalie here. Oh, I don't know if that was in or not, but that was a close one. We're going to take this one into OT, only fitting. Obviously, you can see we got back quite a bit of progress on this one here. Shots are a lot closer, 14-13. Passes, cleaned that up quite a bit too. We're at 82% versus their 85. Time on attack is a little better than what we had, but again, if you remember from last time, I basically get into the zone and shoot. Really hoping that we can find one of those rebound perks that basically send the rebounds back out to you. Super helpful, especially for like the way that I play. Like to kind of come in and rip some bombs and then hopefully have somebody clean up a rebound at the net. And there we go. That sucks. That sucks big time. That one hurts. That one hurts. Okay, well, it looks like we're going back to the start here for Act 1. It's totally fine because I wish that we didn't get that tiny guy because, again, honestly, I have no idea what his power-ups and stuff actually were, but in terms of his stats, they were horrible. Not saying that's why we lost, but definitely didn't help. We got a new skill unlocked, so I don't know how they determine when you get new skills because obviously we lost here. I don't know. Again, yeah, I really don't know what made us unlock a skill there. It's not like I said that that was going to be a reward, but not really sure what it means to be magnetic, but that could be beneficial. I wish there was a little bit more of an explanation on these skills before you went and spent 10 rubber to unlock them, because, oh, that one's 30 even. So, must be pretty good, but again, like, I'm not sure how you go through and actually unlock these things. This is what we had on that one guy, or little guy that we ended up having a sacrifice for. Headshot redirect. Use the face of a teammate to deflect a puck towards the net. So that one's a little bit more obvious with how that goes, but I thought that was the same idea as the head smasher. Oh, I guess it's not. It just goes right to the face of the opponent, so I'm not really sure why that would be a beneficial thing. Especially as an ability, because you can basically just, if you have enough shot power, do the same thing. Doesn't hit him in the head, but even if you take him down in the legs, I don't think they stay down any longer if you hit him in the head, but we'll see here. Gonna go ahead with the same setup again, just because I know it's worked in the past. We'll do a double Tomahawk. Rory McShaggy's pretty boosted here. Again, we have a different lineup for our bench players. We have a couple of things that are interesting here. I believe we've seen all of these. We might not have seen Way to Die before. Remarkable Rock, I don't know if that applies to both teams or just my team. Obviously, if it's both teams, it's kind of high risk, high reward. Not sure if that's something that I really want to play with. Can of Worms, Angus gains double benefits from resting at campsites. That's super sweet because his stats are horrible. Way to Die, reroll the selection of power-ups once per reward. I like the idea of that too, just to see if we can kind of get something that's going to be a little bit better for us, but it's really only helpful if we don't get things that we like. I think with this one, I'm going to just, again, play it a little safer and make it a little bit more predictable in terms of what I'm going to be able to get. So we'll go ahead and get Angus double benefits from resting at campsites. We just have to make sure that we're actually resting at these versus training, and again, picking the campsites over possible events. So again, just like last time, starting off on the challenge is the same, against the same team. We're against the Spartans, just looking for one quick goal here, and we get a talent from it to set up this next Act 1 run. It's almost easier to win face-offs when you're not trying. Like, I didn't click a button there, and I didn't have an issue, so kind of weird, but so as you can see there, we've already flattened one of their guys. We didn't pick that Head Smasher perk, but it's still possible to down people just with shot power. I don't even know what shot power that guy had, but it worked. Got a quick goal. Angus coming in and snipe showing. He's only going to get better with resting at these campsites, so looking forward to that. He doesn't usually come into the clutch. Usually it's Rory, if you've seen any of our earlier videos, but again, we'll take it. So nice to get in and get out of this one really quickly. Get 9 rubber, so that's not too bad. 2 shots, 31 seconds time on attack, and we are done here. I thought I was going to be able to oh yeah, I didn't pick that. I thought I did. Okay, so we have the Angus thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll try deflecting this time, because charge shot, I don't know. Let's try something different. We'll go with Mega Deflect right now. Who do we want to deflect? It's going to boost speed and accuracy when deflecting. I don't really care about defense because chances are they're not going to be chilling in front of the net. Maybe we could get Big Shaggy, Angus. Let's just keep pumping Angus this run and see how we do. Going to go to the campsite. We said we're going to rest, so we have to make sure we rest. That's very enticing. 8 accuracy to all players, but again, at the same time, if we can boost 4 overall to all players, and it's going to give us 8 for Angus, let's just rest, and we'll keep pumping Angus here. Again, elite game, our first elite game against Top Cheese. 2 periods. Let's just get the most goals and rip through this one really quickly. Pressed a couple of times there. I'm not sure if I would have won if I didn't press or not, but felt pretty good on that face-off. I'm not sure if I actually had any control over it or not, but you can see that Tomahawk there with some friendly fire. We got their guy, but took out ours too. Here's Rory. Try to go. Try and get some space here. Now I gotta remember that I have the deflection on Angus here. I gotta see if he will naturally go to the front of the net or if I gotta try and get him to the front of the net, but I want him there so we can make use of that perk. He got a goal anyways, which is awesome. I mean, obviously not from deflecting, but I'll take a goal however I can get it. Nice to be up 1 already because our last Top Cheese game it did not come that easy, but that could just be because Angus is a little bit more balanced now. Oh, that was a good one. See, again, I wish almost that our defenseman had a Tomahawk so I could have threw a stick because it's very hard to get into the lane. When your guys aren't fast enough to go in and block, you can see that we start pulling in front of the goalie here, but just not fast enough. So it's a quick 1-1. Win the face-off. I didn't press anything again there, and it just kind of spit out to me, but knock that guy down in front. Got some good control right now. Light check. That was a good chance too, but kind of right into that guy. That's gonna suck too. It really sucks when it makes the puck go flying, and it's going the opposite way. Got Rory up here, get Angus in front. That was a good deflect, but the accuracy was so off. Ended up going way past the net there. Got some traffic in front. Charlotte Chapstick comes in, slaps him from the top of the hash. That's sweet. Oh, it was a little further out of the circle, but even still. Lots of people up and around the net. Got the goalie a little distracted there. Won that face-off. Rory with a good quick shot. Gonna try and slap this one. Ooh, shot power. Rory coming in, killing it. 2 quick goals. Round out this period. Couple of good chances there. I feel like we got a lot of shots this game, or this period anyways. They've been pretty good scoring chances. This is another one, weird angle, but good chance anyways. Walk up the lane. Cover up slot. Ooh, that was close. See if Rory's got one more in him. Try and slap it. Good rebound, good rebound. But we're taking a 3-1 lead into the second period. 18-10 for shots. I'm surprised actually they had as many shots as they did because it did not feel like they played like that. But I will take 18 shots in a period. I know there's an achievement called Peppered for 40 shots in a game. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but close. Probably be pretty easy to do if you just started ripping them from here, but that was a good one. Angus. Like so far, again, the deflections. Angus isn't kind of naturally bringing himself to the front of the net, so it hasn't been all that useful yet. We'll see here if we can. Okay, well, there we go. Awesome little deflection there. I wasn't expecting that to work, but kind of just position yourself in behind him a little bit, and the deflection actually worked great. You can see the puck picks up some speed here, bounces right off Angus, ooh, right off the leg, totally fools the goalie, and we will take that. 4-1, us against Top Cheese. Faring pretty well in this one compared to our last stint with these guys. Hopefully that means we're going to do okay in our next elite game. Try and take this pass away. Ooh. A couple of good checks. Or phantom checks anyways. Ooh. Saw some space there. Always block the stick side. Nice little shot. And we won here because of the mercy rule, which last time I played I didn't know that existed. I had to actually double check what the achievement was that I got. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called no, that's the, I don't remember what it's called. Blowout King, I think, is the achievement if you win by the mercy rule, so that's really cool. I don't know if the mercy rule is first 1 to 5 or if it's win by 4, but you can see here 22 shots. Time on attack was only a minute longer than theirs. We had way better pass percentage, and we murdered these guys. 5-1. Got a couple of cool things here. Stay in front of the puck, or stay in front of the puck to redirect shots. That's awesome. I might pick that up just to double up on Angus, but at the same time, I really love the idea of puckless rocket. I'm between these two, honestly. I don't know if it makes sense to keep stacking redirects. I think I'm going to pick this just because it's going to make sure, if this works like I'm thinking in my head, it's going to consistently put Angus in front of the net. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pick redirector, we'll put it on Angus and see how this works out for us. Again, it's not a campsite. We can pick either a challenge or an event. The event kind of screwed us last time, so I think we're going to pick a challenge and first goal wins. It's kind of risky here because if they win, if they get the goal first, we're going to be eliminated and get sent back to the beginning. But at the same time, we have the opportunity to pick up a talent here. As we saw the last time, the event, in my opinion, kind of screwed us, so I don't know if oh, okay. Wow. Couple of redirects there, and we are back to the beginning, just like that. That was horrible. That one bounced quite a few times off two of my guys, and Angus there, the guy that we've been pumping full of deflection, deflected it right into our net. So that's a tough one to swallow for sure. That one really sucks. That one really sucks. One shot. 13 seconds time on attack. Couldn't really do much about that. Spartans win. We don't get a reward because we didn't win. Obviously, there's no rubber at stake there. Okay. So again, I'm learning something. I would have thought for sure because it was a challenge and we lost, we just don't get a reward there. So, I mean, honestly, it could have been way worse. I was expecting to go back to the beginning and we didn't. So, learn something this time. That's not too bad. So really the only risk that you run is not picking anything up. So, I mean, it sucks to not get anything additional, but at the same time, I'm pretty confident in what we have going right now, even though we technically just lost that challenge. At least we get another chance to kind of give it a go. So let's see if we can play any better here. I didn't mean to pass that one already. That really kind of sucks. But let's see if we can snake these meatballs here. So same thing. It's our second elite game. All we're doing is trying to come out ahead with as many goals as we can, or more goals than their team in 2 periods. Tried to do a little one-timer with Angus here, but the gem with him is going to be all in directions. So we'll see how well that actually works. He's supposed to be camping out in front of the net, just waiting to be able to redirect these, so we'll see. You can see he's going to the net already. I'm going to use this bench warmer to slam one, and he might have redirected it, but it was just into the goalie's pads there, so it wasn't super helpful there. See if we can use him to throw. See, the Tomahawk was not strong enough to knock that guy over, which sucks. Basically renders your Tomahawk useless if it's not going to knock your guy down, because they're not going to lose puck control, which is pretty much the only reason that you would want to use it. See if we can get a good slap. His accuracy is not enough to be able to really make a shot like that count, but sometimes you got to just kind of get it close to the net sometimes. Stop up their control there. Got a bench warmer up here for some reason, but I'll take it. Haven't been able to make these Tomahawks count yet. There's a good one right in the back of the head. You gotta get them when they're not looking apparently, and it's a one hit. See if we can get Angus in front of the net. Oh, bad. Should have waited a second longer for that redirect. Here we go. Another chance. Come on, Angus. Get there, bud. Oh, good rebounds. Good rebounds. You can see again. Oh, stick ran her over. Rory's coming. Stuck on everybody. Good clap. Eat that one. Eat it. Okay, so haven't really got anywhere yet. Outshot him. 10-2. Time of attack. Very close. Passing was good. 91% to 71%. I'll take it. I mean, if we keep playing this way, we should come out with the W, but as you can see, doesn't really take much for things to change in this game. One bad bounce, as with any hockey game really, but should have shot that instead of trying to pass. I don't know where this guy came from, just hanging out on the boards, but ooh, bench warmer, let's go, Stevie Lauder. It's always kind of nice when you can get a lucky shot like that with one of your bench warmers, but that's why it's important because, I mean, obviously the ice is more than just your 2 superstars. Really focusing on boosting their overall stats is super important because they just are not good enough when you first start. And especially with a lot of the talents and abilities only affecting one person, unless it's an artifact, but because you can't really, from what I've seen, you can't really boost bench stats any other way. Super beneficial to be able to kind of use those overall at the camps there, but this guy up here again. Flatten him. Oh. Yeah, again, like it's one of those things where, I mean, I like the fact that Angus is going to the net, but again, with the way that I play, it's not really making a whole lot of use of these deflections. Like, rebounds and stuff will be super helpful. I really like just slapping. So shot accuracy would really help. Obviously some shot power would be awesome, but I don't wait long enough for him to make use of the deflection. Like he doesn't have enough speed to be the first one at the net, which is really kind of hurting the potential of what that could be. Maybe, ooh, good rebound. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a chance to kind of keep boosting his stats, his speed, and then we'll be all good there. Might actually be beneficial if we can to pick up some speed at a camp. If we have the perk that doubles his effects, if it's a +8 on somebody, maybe it would be beneficial to get a +16. We'll have to kind of cross that bridge when we get there. They love this bench warmer up here, just kind of sitting. and waiting for this thing. Get strong too. Dodge to check. Dodge the stick. That was a bad pass. Oh, missed that one. Good shot. Oof. Goalie went to stack the pads. That guy loved living up there, though. Anyway, a second elite game. That went better for us, so we're going to make it further than we did the last time, which is awesome. Still not the farthest in this game that we've made it, but we will take it. Here's another 2 rubber. We're up to 13, which is awesome. So again, we can get a superstar, but like it's not going to benefit us a whole lot, and I don't think you can actually switch out Angus because he's the only one that you can actually go through and like permanently upgrade his attributes. And his brother Rory is a G right now, so I don't think it would make sense to buy and switch anybody else. Here we go now. So this is some pretty good stats. There's some pretty good artifacts anyways. Goalie dance. Opponents dance when their goaltender makes a save. With how much we shoot, this could be beneficial. I just don't know how long it's going to keep the other team preoccupied, but it could give us a chance to get some more rebounds, which is awesome. Rubber idle. Like I said, I love finding ways to be able to kind of upgrade the overall stats. With this, bench warmers are going to gain double the attributes from training at campsites. We know for the talent that we picked for Angus, maybe it was the artifact, I don't remember which of the two, but the one that we picked for Angus is going to give us double stats for him when we go to campsites. So with this one, we can kind of synergize the campsite thing, and we're going to be boosting Angus and our bench warmers at double speed, or double stats basically. So I think this is what we're going to want to take. So we'll take Rubber Idol again, and again we have the option to train or rest at a campsite. This one's pretty much a no-brainer. I don't care so much for checking right now. What I want is overall to all players. So this is going to give us 8 for Angus, and it's going to give us 8 for all of our overalls for all of the bench warmers. The only one that it's not going to affect is Rory, but he's the most balanced that we have right now anyways. Give a quick look at our overalls. You can see Stevie Lauder was lighting it up last game, got 2 goals for us, but still has the worst overall. Rory McShaggy is just G'ing it out right now. 63 overall, we'll take that. We have 40 and 43. Obviously, the only reason that Angus is even remotely okay is because we've spent some rubber to permanently upgrade his stats, but we're gonna only get better with him. So we are now fighting the Act 1 boss again, the referees or the officials. It's a 3-period game. All we're trying to do, just like your standard hockey game, is come in clutch with 3 goals, or sorry, the most goals in 3 periods to win the game. So I'm not gonna do the anthem because we already saw that before in the last game. But let's see how we do here. I've been reading a lot too about everybody's experiences with this kind of boss match, in that the referees really cheat or do a bunch of different things. So I'm curious to see if they are harder for me this time, because I honestly felt like they weren't that bad the last time. They did take a goal away from me, but besides that, it wasn't that bad. So we'll have to see kind of how this game plays out. They got some pretty good control so far, but they still sticks though, which is nice. I wasn't sure if I just wouldn't be able to knock them over or what, but it's a good shot. See if we can spring this guy here. That was a bad one. Didn't have enough power to make that one viable, but take a face off at this circle. Did not win that one. That one sucked. Oh, I don't know. That didn't even seem to affect him at all. Just try and take away the space in the net here. Ooh, they broke the glass. Never seen that before yet, so that's cool. The bench warmer stand in front of this guy. Take some space away. Ooh, good sacrifice there. Help out our goalie a little bit. That's gonna suck. There we go. So I got Angus right now, but I really need him in front of the net to, again, just start taking advantage of the deflections and stuff that we've been stacking on him. It's a good shot, but wasn't going to be enough to actually deflect because I passed it instead of shot. Didn't even see that guy coming up the wing. Here we go here. Ooh, Angus. So they're going to go ahead and take this one away. That was a clean shot, obviously, good goal, but they're going to call that one back because that's what the officials do. So I don't remember what everybody else was saying in terms of having difficulties with this one, but like I said, I did definitely have a goal taken back before. I think people were saying that if you go into the third with a lead, they just start scoring on you like nobody's business, but we'll see how we go. Like I said, I've had one goal taken away already. We'll see if that continues. I feel like we're outplaying them pretty well, getting quite a few shots. That was a good one. Didn't really do too much with that. That was a bad pass. Oh, and the actual referee plays with them too, even though he doesn't have a stick. He's just there to collect some passes. That was a good one. Oh, that sucks. No, I wanted that to go to Rory. Oh, that didn't knock him down. Can't do anything without a stick now, so I'm just gonna... Oh, you can't even kick the puck when you don't have a stick. That's good to know. That's good to know. I should have waited. I was curious, actually, to see what shots looked like in that one, but not gonna get to see it. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Just gotta keep going. Trying to get control of this. Nice, we do. Oh, too powerful. Too close and too powerful, but that was a good one to get some space. We got some time on that one. See if we can get control of this one again. Come on, that was a good rebound. Slid it across the goal mouth there, but still not enough to do anything with. Yeah, I wanted that guy Gonzo up over the glass. See if we can take this face off. Nope, we did not. Oh, I missed. That's bad. Apparently I missed that guy too. I got everybody without sticks. Angus must have went to get one from the bench, which is helpful. Oh, that was close. See if we can do anything here. That's not gonna help. Oh, wow. Dan Hook's right. Wow, good goal. Good goal. That's about the extent of deeping that you can do in this game. Obviously, you can tell. I mean, it's very, very stiff, but he had my goalie fooled. He was with him. I tried to tomahawk the stick. I just couldn't reach him. Couldn't reach him. The guy deked everybody there. But that was a good one. Oh, that would have been awesome. That rebound would have been super helpful. That was nice to be able to have the stick kind of chase him up the wall. Good shot, but not enough. Good little poke there. Still not enough. There we go. There's a pass shot from Rory McShaggy that will take it. We're not taking this goal back, so it's nice. We're even things up now in the second. Everything's knotted up at 1. Little pass shot. I don't even know how Rory touched that, honestly, but it did not look like he shot it. It looked like it came off his heel, but I definitely passed it to him. I thought I had... There's a guy. Good save by the goalie there. Bailed me out on that missed tomahawk. There we go. That's going to help. Get some space. That sucks. Angus is in front of the net. It was a good little deflection, but not enough to do anything. Good one. Take away. There we go. Oh, that was too bad. It was a close one. That was a good save. See if we can get Angus back in front of the net. Good deflection again, but went too wide. Shot that one right into the legs there. Good one to be able to take him away. Got Angus in front of the net again. Good little deflection, but it's still, again, not enough. We got 2-on-1 up here. The actual ref is just flying around with doing some checking. Wow, good save. Try to do another little pass shot deflection there. Couldn't get anything. I feel like we've had some good chances this period. Still not enough to really come away with anything, but liking the fact that we've at least tied it up. Knotted up at 1 at the end of the second here. Shots are 25 to 13, so time on attack is very close. Pass percentage is very close, but we are dominating the shot department. Again, this is on standard play, and like I really don't feel like it's been super difficult. I really do feel like this comes down to just knowing how you play these kinds of games and trying to really build your team around that. Get a nice little slap, one-timer goal from Stu Stumple. One of our no-name guys on the bench. We'll take it. Kind of beat the ref cleanly here. From my experience, they only take 1 goal back, but we'll see if they start pouring it on as we get a little closer into this period, or closer to the end of the period anyways. Again, kind of having the Tomahawk and using it as a defensive maneuver is giving us some time and space. Got a lot of stuff going on at the front of the net here. Got Rory with lots of room. Good shot, powerful shot, but here we go. Here we go, bounce. Oh, there's a close one. Oh, we gotta pay attention. Chucking those. Got some space. Angus is in the net. Good deflection, but right up into the glove there, the goalie. Knock him out. Oh, that was a bad miss. They're going to call that a goal. Ooh, that sucks. They're going to call that a goal. That sucks. Wow. It's a good shot. I couldn't tell whether or not it got in behind the goalie, but I don't know if it actually did or if it was just one of those where the refs are kind of back to cheating, but 2-2. Not the end of the world yet, but I'm really kind of hoping we can squeeze past this boss battle here and pick up in Act 2. See where we can go with that. Gotta clean up some play here, though. Ooh, that was horrible too. That's like, oh, must have got just too far to the side there. Dodge that. Oh, I wish that rebound came out a little straighter. Block this guy. Good save by the goalie there, bailed us out again. Oh, that was horrible. Took him out. That's not good. Oh wow! I don't know how the stick went flying everywhere. That's the other thing that kind of sucks is as soon as you throw your stick, it's not like you get the puck in your feet and you can throw it, or you can kick it. Sorry, you're just kind of left to go get a stick. But try to cut this guy off. Wow! I don't know how he had that angle. That was crazy. Yeah, they peppered us at the end there, but all right, we're going in overtime. See how we go. 34 to 21 for shots. Time on attack. Obviously, they beat us up there. Passing took a big hit in passing in that period. So I got to try and clean that up. But see if we can. No, we don't win that. We don't win that face-off. They are abusing us right now. Good hit though. To Rory McShaggy to clutch this. Ooh, that was a good shot. Good save. Good shot. I'm getting too Tomahawk happy now. That hurts when you miss. Referee kind of, wow, that's gonna. Interesting dynamic with the rest because it's essentially a 6-on-5 because the one without the stick, your main game ref is still kind of assisting. You can see you do the hand pass up there. Ooh, that sucks. Not enough power to knock him over. I am curious to see though, like I don't know if it's possible to tell how these power-ups, talents, abilities, there we go. Angus bringing home the win. But I am curious, like if Tomahawk is affected by your hitting power or whatever it's called, checking, whatever. I'm curious if that boosts that kind of strength, because as far as I've seen, you can't really build your toughness unless checking just makes you harder to check too, because I don't know why some people fall and other people don't when you tomahawk them, but we've made it through Act 1 again. A nice 10 rubber boost here, so we're up to 23, which is awesome. 40 shots. I thought that was the peppered achievement. Maybe it's 50. Either way, we'll take it. Maybe it's 40 in a pyramid. Not sure. This is super helpful. Bribery. The referee will body check the opposition most of the time. So not all the time. I wonder if that's only if we're against refs, like the officials team, that they don't. This one, again, I'm not good enough right now at lining up my checks, and I don't have any checking power, so I don't know if you actually have to flatten them or just hit them. Gaining speed would be super helpful, but again, I don't think I'm going to be able to utilize that how I would want to. Gain 25 overall when we're losing. I will take that. That is an awesome stat. I'm still really debating the referee, but I'll take a guaranteed stat boost anytime. And because I didn't have to put it on a specific person, it must apply to the team. That is absolutely huge. 25 overall, we will take that for sure. So we have a challenge here, or we have an event. Again, if we don't lose anything by doing a challenge, I'm going to just take the risk that we don't get a talent moving forward at the beginning of this, and we can go back now to starting Act 2 and see how far we get. This is initially where I thought I was picking up at the beginning of this game, but very clearly for the last almost hour now, we've been playing through a couple of iterations of Act 1. Ripped the glass there. But hopefully we can actually make it somewhere in Act 2 now. Ooh. Gotta play a little smarter than that to actually make it somewhere, but got Angus in front of the net. Crappy little deflection there. You can even call it that. Ooh, good couple of shot blocks by just standing in the lane. We got Angus. Good shot, not enough. Somehow managed to recover that puck. Wow, that went right through everybody. It'd be really fun if you could tomahawk the goalie. It'd be really cheap, but it'd be really fun if you could tomahawk the goalie. Rory's usually our stud in these games, and he hasn't really been doing too much. I'm surprised. I don't know if it's because Angus is actually in the play a bit more, because he's overall a little better than we had him last time, but... So we got Angus going to the front of the net. Give us a... Oh. I didn't aim it at him enough, I guess. It was an okay shot on net. One that probably likely wasn't going to score, but... See if we can get Angus in front of the net again for a deflection. Went off a couple of people there. That check sucked. That's nice. Get a 2-for-1 there. Opens up a lot of space for us. Ooh, right off the post. Right off the bar post. I'm not even sure what that was. Ooh, another close one. As you can see, you're trying to check in the corner here, but it was bad. Nice. The goalie dished it right to us. Super beneficial to be able to get basically some puck possession back while you're behind them. The Tomahawk is really working out a lot better than I was expecting at the very beginning of this game. When we played through the beta, that's something that I wasn't really all that interested in, but wow. Seeing now how it can be a benefit, it definitely is. Definitely is. This sucks, though. Ooh. That sucks. My drop killed us there. Oh, I like that. I didn't actually catch on to that, but I like that. Okay, I think maybe next time we do an event, because these challenges all of a sudden aren't working too well for us. Might actually take a little bit of risk. We did outshoot them. We had a lot more time on attack. Our passes were very close. We just got very unlucky at that those bounces at the end there. But again, with this one losing the challenge, we just don't get a reward. Not that big a deal. We can again do resting at the camp. So if we do overall and rest, we're going to double the stats on everybody but Rory, which is awesome. What do we got now? We're up to 67, 42, 56, 44, 47. not too bad considering where we started. And we are at our first elite game against Princess Team. Again, it's just a 2-period game, so we got to get more goals than they do, and we will get a talent. So this is our first elite game in Act 2. Let's see how we make out with this one. So this is officially the furthest we've ever made it in this one. Hopefully we can clutch this game and see where else we go from here. Honestly, not even sure why I go for those face-offs, because you almost seem to win more if you don't actually try. Oh, not sure what that does, but the princesses are just farting on us. Alright. Oh, it just basically surrenders control of the puck. Wow, it just, wow, I don't even, it's hard to say, it's hard to like actually say what that does. You just basically lose all control and the puck goes like any which way. It seems to be like their whole team has it. I'm just gonna start throwing sticks everywhere. That really, it sucks though when you don't have a stick afterwards. If you could kick the puck, oh, wow. If you could kick the puck, must be our sister there, McShaggy, Clementine. If you could kick the puck when you didn't have the stick, that would be awesome. I'm not sure why that's not a thing, but I don't like that goal. That sucks. I'm gonna just not do anything for this face-off and see how we fare, and you don't win it anyway. So maybe you might as well just go for it and take your chance there. Wow. Oh, they have Tomahawk now too. Okay, that's cool. Oh. That was a good one. I did not want to knock out 2 of my guys on that, but ooh, that was close. Good save. Way more dramatic than it needed to be, but good save. I have no idea what all their power-ups are doing. Rory's actually killing us this game. He is not the all-star that we've had him be. That just made everything fly. Gave us a good chance on the rebound, though. Oh! Great deflection by Angus McShaggy. That was awesome. Super clutch there, where there was a bunch of weird things happening on this play. We were able to move the puck pretty well, get some space. Angus McShaggy left alone, no stick. Nice little salute at the end there. Howdy doody. Rip that one. Nice. Got a nice little deflection again. A couple of good shots at the end there. That wasn't really a chance. It was nice and close, tight to the post, but 7-3 for shots. Our goalie is just killing us though. Time on attack again lower. Pass percentage is lower, but it's hard when you pass and they do their little fart cloud thing because it just like turbos where you don't want it to go. And it looks like only one person's supposed to have that little cloud thing, but they all are doing it, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, that sucks. You gotta remember, this is only a 2-period game. Gotta try and clutch this one out before we don't have a chance again. Wow. Here we go, here we go. Wow, they got in front of me there. I will say Act 2 feels a little bit more challenging just because they seem to use power-ups where I don't really remember any instances of that in our earlier in Act 1. Oh, that. Wow, that was really bad. I didn't realize I was the goalie there and just hucked it right to the front of the net there. Right off the back of the boards. Or, yeah, it must have been because I don't think our... Wow, not good. Okay, there we go. It's not over yet. Gonna need a couple more deflections. Ooh, that was... Oh, That was good. Just trying to get to somebody that I can tomahawk with. There we go, but they didn't fall over though. Sucks when that happens too. Tomahawk's really good, but there's definitely some things that kind of suck with it also. Oh wow, that was a good shot. Looks like we're going to be losing this one. And then, as per everything that I've seen, we're going to be kind of reset just back to Act 1 to give us a chance to rebuild again. Cannot complete a pass in this period. Nice little shot, but just straight on and not enough for the goalie to be fooled. Oh, I screwed up my pass there. That one sucks. That one bites the bullet. That one really sucks. They really outplayed us there though. So we get a new superstar, Cam Amber. Again, not sure how they decide when you're unlocking what, if it's abilities or if it's superstars. Let's go back to the Blade Master really quick. We will check out this new superstar just because I'm curious how good he is and how expensive he is. Go into superstars here. He's only 10. His overall's 58, which is a really good start. He's a couple points higher than Rory McShaggy, which is awesome. I don't know enough about these power-ups though to know whether or not it's worth having him or not. I like his speed at 63. Shot power at 61 is awesome. Accuracy at 57 is awesome too. So he's got more speed and he's got more accuracy. I just don't know if I'm gonna like his abilities more than Rory McShaggy. Oh, he actually doesn't have a talent to start. That kind of sucks. That's hard. I think we're gonna just wait and see if we can upgrade Angus again. Go back into attributes here. So we can get more speed with him, which again could be beneficial. Like I said, I feel like it's one of those things that's really difficult in this game to get anywhere if you don't have enough speed. We could bring his speed up to 47. At the same time, accuracy would be kind of nice too. But if we're gonna just kind of keep plugging him as a deflector, again, it all kind of depends on what talents and stuff we have available to us at the beginning of our next run. I think I'm gonna just keep pumping speed. It's the most expensive thing right now, but maybe the next time we level this up, or the next time that we level up, we can go ahead and get level 1 on 2 of these items. But I'm gonna just keep pumping speed for now and see how we go. Speed 47, I like that a lot. I think it's a good place to probably call this one, and we'll pick back up with another run in our next video. If you've kind of been with us for this entirety, thank you very much. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let us know if there's anything that you want to see, or if you have any questions about this game, as it is still really new. There is an introductory offer at 10% off until May 10th. Again, obviously it's early access. Some exciting things seem to be coming down the pipe, and the devs seem to be listening to all of the kind of Steam discussions going on, so very cool to see if there's any immediate feedback that they're going to come out in action. But definitely feel free to drop us any questions that you might have. Been thoroughly enjoying communicating with you guys through comments over the last couple of days. Again, Chris from Friendly Frenzy Games. Give us a like, drop a comment, subscribe to Friendly Frenzy Games for many more guides, tips, and tricks just like this video.